Good morning, beautiful person. Greetings from cool Winnipeg. And I'm going to be walking very carefully and keeping an eye on the sidewalk as I walk because I did go for a run today, but as you can see from my beautiful chin, I'm still recovering from dropping off the, shall we say, not dropping, tripping in a back alley on Thursday. So I'm okay. Like I said, I did a run today. In fact, I went back and did the run that I wasn't able to finish. And so it's all good. But I want to talk with you about the concept of getting back on the horse. Because, of course, it comes from the idea that if you fall off a horse, you're probably not going to feel so great. And what do you do then? Do you swear off horses? Do you say, well, this is clearly not for me? This was a sign. I am not meant to do this. I am never going to be able to do this. See, I tried it. It didn't work. Have you ever said any of those things? And it doesn't have to be an actual horse, of course. But the thing is that if you got on that horse for a reason, because it was something you wanted to achieve, then are you going to let all of that go because you fell down and hurt yourself one time? So, or even if you're really crazy lunatic like some people, 5 times, 10 times. And of course it's a question of how badly did it hurt to fall off. Like I said, that you have lunatics who will jump into milk crates or whatever and really damage themselves. But just generally in life, it's an interesting question about how, I think this is how we gauge if something is important to us. Because I've heard people say, and I thought this was kind of funny, that as soon as you make a declaration that you want something, or that you have an idea that you want to achieve, then the universe immediately starts sending you obstacles. To see, are you serious about this? It's an interesting thought, isn't it? I mean, you may or may not believe in a universe that sends you things. It doesn't really matter. It's the idea that if you are trying something, you are going to have obstacles. That's how it works. It's called life. And if up until now you have lived the kind of life where you've never dealt with any obstacles, then yay for you, because you are very special and blessed. Most people have had to deal with obstacles of one sort or another quite, from an early age. But even if you are that privileged one who's never had any serious obstacles, but now you have encountered one, it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to have a little self-pity party. Go ahead and have it. It's fine. But, oh, hi, Julie. Go ahead and have a little self-pity party. But then you need to sit and have a little conversation with yourself, and you need to say, is this important to me? So for me, running is important. Being healthy is important. Moving my body. I'm going to be 60 in February, so this is not something theoretical for me of like, oh, I need to take care of my body for the future. I need to take care of my body now. It's not getting any younger. So it was really, really important for me. Even though I was a little nervous, but I went through the inventory this morning, concluded that everything was in decent working order. But I will admit I did avoid that back alley. I went a different way, and that's fine. I did my run. Like I said, I actually did the run that I had to abort on Thursday after my encounter with the paving stones. And but the reason that I did this is because this is important to me. And there are other things that I find difficult, that I don't like doing, that are a lot of work, that are annoying, da-da-da-da-da. As somebody said the other day, excuses are easy to find. So I have lots of excuses too. Oh, hi, Randy. I have lots of excuses too. It's not hard to find excuses if you want them. But the thing is that if the thing that you were doing, if that horse that you were trying to ride is important to you, you're going to get back on. And maybe you'll ride it a little differently. Maybe you'll go and get riding lessons. Maybe you did something, that can be avoided. Maybe you just need to improve your skills. Maybe you need a buddy. There's lots of things that you can do to make your experience better. after failing one time. But it's okay. If you decide never to do this again, and it gnaws at you and it wakes you up at night, clearly it's important to you. So stop making excuses and start doing the thing that is so important to you that you are willing to ride a horse for it. I have ridden horses, it's fun, I know. But here's the thing, if you are willing to do scary things, then you will be finding things that you didn't have before. That's kind of how it works. Like all the interesting stuff is on the other side of fear, of doing things that make you uncomfortable, of falling down and, bruising your chin on the ground. Not a lot of fun, but it's okay. We heal. So I took a couple of days off, I rested, and now I'm running again. And I would ask you, if you have something that you have done and it didn't work out so well, but you still want to try it, what's stopping you from doing this? Because you know what? We can do these things. We can do hard things, as Glennon Doyle says. So just want to remind you that I've actually made a PDF that has my 7 favorite stress busters, because I think stress is a big thing right now. And if you would like to have it, just drop me a message and I'll be happy to send it to you. No strings attached. So you have a great day. Remember, I love you. Talk to you again soon. Bye.